So we're gonna get started. So a few general updates. It has been a really busy few weeks. We have had quite a number of events or participated in a number of events. The first one in the calendar in the past few weeks was the Hobby Expo China that was in Beijing. So we had a booth there, and the we had a new product as well, the what we call the combo set. So it was a Koenigsegg Jesco Attack in orange, and that's a brand new tooling with a pack of Tarmac carts. So 2 carts in the pack. As you can see from the photos, a lot of collectors showed up to line up for various different models. And in general, it was a very, very, very nice event. It was the first time that I personally was able to attend, and it was just a very nice a nice thing to see. As you know, there are a lot of different models and brands coming out from China, especially the last 2 to 3 years, and especially in the 64 scale space. And to see sort of everybody, most of the brands there, was a big learning for us. And then also I think for the collectors, they're very passionate about the hobby, and gave us a lot of really good feedback as well. So thanks to everyone who came to the show. That was really good. And then we had an event in Hong Kong. It's called the Grade 10 Card Show, and it was actually the first really big card show in Hong Kong, and it's also our first one. And very interesting event. We had a couple of tables there showcasing the Tarmac cards, the concept packs. We also had the Liberty Walk special, event special pack there for sale. A lot of people came for the 3 days, as you can see. A little bit surprised, actually. There was a very big trading card community in Hong Kong for Pokemon cards and basketball cards especially. So we are kind of a newbie there, but it was a very good learning experience as well. Got to know a lot of different vendors and grading companies and things like that. So to showcase our cards is something very different from our normal motor car events. Quite a number of motor car collectors also came, not only from Hong Kong but from mainland China as well, and got a bunch of those Liberty Walk cards. So that was really good. Something that's not mentioned here was we also joined an event in Los Angeles. That was the Liberty Walk pop-up. So that was at the end of April. That was when we debuted the Liberty Walk set of cards as well. So that was quite special. And then it was the Shizuoka Hobby Show, which we just got back from Sunday night. So it has been a really busy few weeks, definitely. Shizuoka Hobby Show has been a very big sort of a hobby show in Japan, 62nd year already, so it has a long history. Shizuoka, as you might know already, is where Tamiya's headquarters is, so it's a very big hobby model community. So we had a small booth there to showcase the Liberty Walk Dodge Challenger as well as the Tarmac cards. Again, a lot of people came on the Saturday and Sunday. The first couple of days was for the sort of B2B trade purposes, and so we were there again, just again trying to stay active in the market, and again getting a lot of feedback from the cards. In general, people really do like them. We sold quite a number of packs there as well. So this is something, again, completely brand new for us, and so a sort of a long learning process. But at the same time, we wanted to already have something for everybody in the market, so that you can kind of give us feedback on this. And this will kind of segue into the May release, which I'll go into in a second. But speaking of cards, we're actually giving away 5 packs of those Liberty Walk cards, and so stay tuned for the question at the end in terms of what that what that question is and what the giveaway is. We'll be giving away cards as well as the the Liberty Walk Dodge Challenger. So do stick around to the end of the IG Live to see what the question is and then get the chance to win the giveaway. So going into the May release, which will be this coming Thursday. So let's go. The first release will be actually the Liberty Walk event special card set. So a little bit of background on this particular set. This was made for the Liberty Walk pop-up event in Los Angeles and various other shows, as I've told you just now. 4 cards in each pack. So there will be the Kato-san, the founder of Liberty Walk, of course. As you can see from the diagram here, there's going to be the basic card, and then if you're lucky, you might pull the silver parallel or the very limited edition carbon fiber parallel as well. And then if you're super lucky, then you'll get the disco parallel, which has a serial number in the back, and so it's only up to 199. So every single serial number is in fact a unique number. So those are all serialized. So that's the Kato card. And then the second card is the LB Works Countach, also featuring the basic card, silver, carbon fiber, and disco parallel. And then the third card is the LB Super Silhouette S15 Sylvia, again with all the 4 variations. And then the last but not least is the LB Super Silhouette FD3S RX7. So you'll get all 4 of these cards, the 3 cards plus Kato-san, all the 4 cards, but you just the way the variations and the parallels are completely random. So you might actually, there's a chance of pulling 4 discos in the same pack. So you don't know, again, like I said, these are totally random. 4 cards per set, and very limited numbers as well, because we've sold a lot of them in those events, but we did reserve some as always for the rest of the world and for our web store. So check these out, because this is our very first pack, if you will, in terms of standing alone as the card set. So do check that out. A much bigger collection for the Liberty Walk set will come out in the summer, probably around August time, with probably 40 different cards inside in terms of the whole collection. So be on the lookout for that. But this is the very first Liberty Walk pack. So definitely something to look out for. And then going into the moto cars for the May release, the first one is the LB Works Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat with the moon-equipped livery. So this is actually a real car in Taiwan, and we actually want to give a special shout out to Mr. Liu for helping us with delivery and a lot of the photos, and giving us the approval to make his car, which I think looks really fantastic. So this is the LB Works Challenger with the moon-equipped livery, which is also a special, an event special edition. So, and then the next one is the Koenigsegg Jesko Attack in orange, again with the combination of the Tarmac cards, with a pack of Tarmac cards, 2 cards inside. And this is the Hobby Expo China special, which we sold in Beijing. Completely sold out in Beijing, by the way, but we have actually reserved a very small quantity for the web store, so do be on the lookout for this one. You can hunt down the non-serial silver parallel, but also can chase the very, very rare Koenigsegg exclusive Hydro Coupe metal parallel card with only 99. So it comes with a serial number. Okay, moving on is the Apex Stage D FD RX7. So this is the car that they use for drifting. We have already released one of the Apex RX-7 before, but this is a different livery altogether. So definitely something to pair the previous one with. Up next is the Vertex Toyota Mark II JZX100 in the white metallic color. This is a Lamley special as well, in the very iconic two-tone, very retro-looking colors. Next, we have the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Coupe Black Series. This is a collaboration model with Shimi 150, and if you've seen his videos, this is actually the again, this the car that he owns. Following that is a Dodge Viper ACR Extreme in red. Along with a black stripe in the middle of the car. Next, we have the Alfa Romeo Giulia GT-AM. This is the concept livery done by Alfa Romeo, officially, which mimics the classic Alfa Racing livery. All these cars are being released on Thursday, May 16th, this Thursday, for TWC members, and then on the 17th for the public. Okay, moving along, we have quite a number of cars in this release. The Dodge van in yellow. I think I've talked about this a couple of times, but this again is a very special version of the Dodge van, which they actually use in Japan for drifting and racing. So it is quite an interesting. Again, if you haven't seen the videos, please go to YouTube. And then you can search for them, and it's quite something to see, sort of racing these box vans around these small circuits in Japan, which is quite interesting. This is a Global 64 again, and following that is also another Global, which is the HKS Toyota GR86 in blue. It's the first time that this is coming with the larger rear wing with a very clean HKS livery. Next up, we have the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR KBGC 10 in black. Very classic, clean looking KBGC 10. Then the last Global 64 for this particular release is the Pagani Imola in the blue Argentina color. And then there are two Hobby 64 releases in this particular drop. The first one is the RWB 993, the collaboration model with Student Driver. So Song Kang was actually riding in this car in the Fuel Fest in Japan. The very special thing about this is that the display bays, there are 100 of them were actually hand signed by Song himself, randomly placed in all the different cartons. So this is the special chase, so that if you indeed find them, please take a photo, post them on social media, tag us, and we'll definitely want to share those photos with the rest of the world. And good luck to everybody who has pre-ordered. Hope you get the sign base by Song Kang. Following that is a Renault 5 Turbo Rally Devar driven by Alan Prost. And deco stickers are included in this car. And the very last model for this particular release is the Ferrari F40 LM in yellow. This is actually the first plain color version of the F40 that we produced. We've released a number of racing liveries before, but this is the first plain color, and this is the yellow, and then with the different red colors coming out later on. That does it for a very busy May. That was the release again Thursday for TWOC members on our website, and the 17th for the public, and of course our resellers will have these models as well. Going into the May pre-order, which was sent out today, so you probably have seen some of the photos already on social media. So let us walk through this list. The first one is the first regular combo set that we're releasing to the public market. This is the Mitsubishi Lancer GSR Evo 2 in red, and it will come with a pack of Tarmac cards with 2 collectible cards inside. So again, with the cards, there will be different parallels featured in the pack of cards. There will be the basic card, as you can see here. There's the limited edition silver parallel, and then the very rare evolution parallel. So you will see those evolution icons in the back, and only 199 of them in all in unique serial numbers. So it'll come with 2 cards. Then the second card will be the back. You'll see the rear of the Lancer Evo 2. And then with this particular version, there's also a rare diamond parallel limited edition card. So those will be the cards that you ought to be chasing if you open the pack. So this is the Lancer GSR Evo 2 with the combo set. Again, something completely brand new for us, yeah, hope you can get some really good chase cards. The second car, also a new tooling. So the Evo 2 was a new tooling. The second car is also a new tooling, which is the Lexus LS400. This is a very iconic car. I still remember in the US, this was the first Lexus model that was introduced many years ago, and comes with the very iconic champagne beige color as well. So definitely a very iconic casting and model for sure, and I really like this car. Moving on is the Mercedes-Benz S55 AMG, the Bordeaux red metallic. This is the AMG version, which is the S55 that comes with the V8 engine. Next up, we have the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR KBGC10 in white, in a retro sort of racing livery. And this is also a Lamley special. Following that is a Opel Kadett GSI, and this time in the blue metallic color. And then last but not least, also a new tooling, and this time from the truck series. This is the Mitsubishi Fuso Canter, the mobile display truck. So the back of this truck can actually open up. So it's almost like a cover, if you will. The whole thing opens up and it turns into kind of like a flatbed, and you can put a regular size 64 car inside and then put the cover back on, and it becomes a mobile display truck. And it's very easy to take out, basically. So any sort of regular size 64 scale car should fit comfortably in there. And we've seen this type of trucks in Japan as well as in Europe as well. Makes for a pretty nice display. So this is the first May pre-order, again sent out today, so you can contact your local reseller to pre-order yours. And then let's go through the second May pre-order, which will be sent out on May 30th. And we start off again with a new tooling, and this is the Hobby 64 Plus, completely new tooling, which is the Ford RS 200 in red. So this is again the first version of the RS 200 with this removable bonnet, and it also comes with a stand to hold the rear hood. And I think you'll find that the engine details for this one is even more detailed than the Lancia 037 that we introduced before as the first Hobby 64 Plus car. So this is actually the second Hobby 64 Plus model. And these are all estimated to be released in October. Next up, we have the Audi R8 LMS GT3 Evo 2, a very, very special car for us. This is the Macau GT Cup FIA GT World Cup 2023. This is the race version of the car. We have released a presentation version before. This is the actual race version. And it will come with a pack of Tarmac cards as well, featuring the car actually in action in Macau. It also will come with a small story booklet to kind of explain what happened in the race, some of the results. So definitely a very, 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 very good collectible item, and of course with the very, very iconic Hello Kitty livery on this particular car. This probably is my all-time sort of favorite design car, just because we helped to design it, and it just looks fantastic on the racetrack. So if you did not get a chance to get the first presentation one, this is now the chance to get the race version. Okay, next we have a Toyota Hilux in the Falcon livery, which raced in the AXCR in 2017. And this is two trucks. So there will be a plastic box truck packaging. As you can see, the box truck actually rose. And so it's a truck inside a truck, basically, with this very iconic Falcon livery. And the AXCR is actually the Asia Cross Country Rally that is held in Thailand. Just going to let it spin around so you can see the back. Okay, following that is also a Toyota, but this time is a Hi-Ace wide body in the TRD livery. This was a concept car that was shown in a concept livery, I should say, that was shown in the Tokyo Auto Salon back in 2017 as well. Following that is the RWB Backdate Violetta, which is the purple. This was raced in the Idler 12 Hours in 2016. And then the last model of this pre-order is the Mercedes-AMG G63 Edition 55. This is a special edition G63 with black trims and AMG logos on the side. So again, to wrap up, these are all, including the first pre-order, all targeted for an October release. And that does it for all the pre-orders. And we're going to move into the sneak peek part of today's IG Live. And this sneak peek is going to be a Global 64 Honda Mugen Integra Type R DC2. If I'm not mistaken, this should be our first Global 64 Honda. This is the first shot with a target release date of Q4 this year. And if you've seen some of our pictures in the events, there's actually another Mugen Honda that sort of pairs up with this particular development, but we are not going to show it here today. But this again is the Integra Type R DC2 in the Global 64 lineup. And as you can see, the front bumper, the bonnet is quite different from the regular Integra. This is the Mugen version, which I think looks really, really nice. And there you have it. So this is the first shot. So the next time you're going to see this is going to come in probably the white color, the iconic white Type R color. So championship white color. Okay, so last part of the IG Live, we're going to go to the giveaway. Before I ask the question again, don't post the answer on the comment section. Send us the direct message in the Tarmac Works inbox. Send it to us there. We're not going to look at the comments, and those are not official answers. So, and you're giving out the answers away. So send us the questions, and the first 5 people after we end the IG Live to get the answers right will get the Challenger, the Moon Eyes Challenger, LB Challenger, as well as a pack of the limited edition event special Liberty Walk cards, 4 cards each pack, and there are 5 sets this time, so there's a bigger chance to win this. So, okay, here comes the question. So, name the 3 cars that are featured in the Liberty Walk event special card set, which we actually have shown in the earlier part of this IG Live. So, send us the name of those 3 cars. First 5 people to get it right after we end this IG Live will get these sets. We'll send it to you, free shipping and all. So hope you win it. I'm going to take a look at some of the questions. We have a little bit of time for Q&A. Make some engine base to the car. So yeah, so that's exactly what the Hobby 64 Plus is. We had introduced the Lancer 037 before, and then as we've shown, the Ford RS200 is coming. It's going to be you're going to be able to pre-order it at the end of May, and then the third car will be the Porsche 911 GT1. That will be coming later. Who is the authorized dealer in Malaysia? So Two Monsters is right now is the authorized dealer. So if you just look up Two Monsters on Instagram. You should be able to find their IG. And I was fortunate enough to visit their shop. They have a very nice shop. So you're in KL, do visit them to get our latest Tarmac models. Any more GT3 and Macau classic race cars? So yes, we have the 992 version of the Porsche 911 GT3R that is coming very, very soon. We're also going to have a special Macau version for the Ferrari F355 that will be sold in Macau, and we are also developing an AMG, an older GT3, for those of you who is familiar. So though that one is kind of still in the very early development, but we are developing the AMG SLS GT3. The Saab releases, yes, I have the same question. It's coming. It's coming. The first samples is in progress. Just fine tuning the tooling a bit, and the target release being Q4 2024. Well, this year Q4. Definitely coming. We'll be showing hopefully the first shot. Well, not the first shot. The first deco sample very, very soon. And then the last question is the Koenigsegg Regera. That is targeting to be released in September in the Hong Kong Toy Car Salon. So if you're thinking of coming to Hong Kong, there's one more reason for you to come, is for the Hong Kong Toy Car Salon, and we're going to launch the Regera model there as a special edition. So that's it for today. Gone through a lot. Thanks so much for joining the IG Live. Really appreciate it as always. And like I said, once we end this session, go ahead and send us those the answers for the giveaway. I hope you get it. And if you don't, there's still a chance to get them on the web store. And thanks so much again for joining, and we will see you next month. Thank you so much.